Well, here we are in Nebraska. I linked up with my brother, John, good friend Brad, and Steve and Pam are allowing us to hunt their property. We've hunted here plenty of times, and it's just a great mule deer and whitetail property. Right now, we're gonna put the 308 to the table and see how our dope's doing. We just got back from Arizona. I was shooting at about 6,000 feet. Here, we're about 2,500 to 3,000 feet elevation. So always check your dope when you get into town, because you never know when you're traveling what happens. Of course, I'm shooting the Reaper Outdoors, Reaper Ammunition, Controlled Chaos. Hey everybody, it's Reaper 01 on the hunt in Nebraska, undisclosed location, Sand Hills. Guess what? It's windy. Oh, who imagined that? Nothing out here. Well, I gotta go find a mule deer or whitetail. Out. Well, Baby Reaper is going to be using these binos, but he's doing the camera and everything else. He's got nowhere to carry this but his pack. So in order to not lose these, what we need to do is put a 550 cord on there. So that's what I'm going to do. It's nice and cold here in Nebraska and windy as always. There's no rest from the wind. It's crazy. So what I'm going to do is just use a piece of paracord that I happen to have a roll of here. Always carry it. So what I'm going to do is just take enough that I can use. So Baby Reaper said there's no way I can get that cord in this little hole right here. And I said, yes, I can. Now that I'm looking at it, there's no out hole. So we're gonna have to come up with another way to attach these. What I'm thinking is, what I'm gonna do is tie this around right here underneath so it doesn't slip, so he can use it. So I got the guts of the 550 cord a little bit on each side, and that way it holds this thing evenly and comfortably to the eye. But I got to burn with the wind. So now I've got some bino holders. Keep the binos right here so Baby Reaper can do the camera stuff and then pull up and help me look each and every time. Of course, I don't need binoculars. I need monoculars. Reaper 01, tip of the day.
Reaper Outdoors, Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by 1791 Gun Leather. Amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time. 1791gunleather.com. Grunt Style. Patriot Shirts and Apparel. Seal One Cleaner. Lubricant Protectant Plus. Lehigh Defense. Latest technology in bullet design. Special Operations Wounded Warriors. SOWWcharity.com. Reaper Ammunition. Control your chaos with every shot. Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. Seal Legacy Foundation. Killcliff. Clean recovery and hydration. Strikeforce Energy. Energy that hydrates healthy. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media. This portion of Reaper Outdoors is being brought to you by Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus, 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time, and Terrace Alliance, veteran, first responder, and patriot-owned businesses coming together to support each other.
Well, this is the end of day one, and it was pretty much a scouting thing for us. We had to work the wind, these wood patches, and we went out and kind of checked some coolies out. We decided to come back and build this blind right here, which is awesome. It's nothing but grass and tumbleweed. So what do you do with tumbleweed? You build a blind. Right here it is, folks. We're gonna be out here bright and early in the morning. Actually, we're gonna be here dark 30. And these deer should be running because they're starting to rut right now. So hopefully we see a nice mature whitetail or mule deer. Either one. We're not picky. Reaper01 on the hunt. It's one thing about Nebraska that I love, especially the sand hills. You see geese, deer, the landscape, it's just crazy. So as we kick back here in our blind, put our feet up and just enjoy Mother Nature. You know, while we're sitting here, we get the opportunity to watch Mother Nature in its natural environment, such as this whitetail, just doing its thing, has no clue we're here, and we get to watch this from a distance. How cool is that? That is not an opportunity everybody gets in the world. Even this is called a blood moon. We got the opportunity to see a blood moon. It was amazing. And those buck were just starting on their rut, just starting to run around, hop from fence line to fence line, and tree line to tree line, and try to get on these animals. And there's a lot of young buck out there starting to rut just a little bit. But we just kept kicking back and watching these deer over and over. Even the whitetails were getting in on it and even sneaking up on us. That's an encounter. Those deer are circling us. They were all around us. And they just got spooked, but that's okay. We got turkeys right in front of us. We just seen a nice buck, went up over this ridge line, and we're gonna make a move on him because we've been here for 4 days and we've had hard hunts, 3 in a row. So I don't care what it takes, we're gonna be successful.
I don't know, dude.
2x2.
That's that tall 2x2.
Yeah. Yeah, he's at 2x2. He's young.
He's tall.
He's young. We just saw a nice buck, what we thought was a nice buck, about 800 yards out heading through these coulees. So we made the decision, let's move on it, because nothing was happening back here. We just kept seeing small bucks. We took off our jackets, ran up this mountain. He come running right back at us over this other coulee, come right up over the rise. And when you know, he's a little 3x3. He's a tall rack, but he's a young deer. We're here looking for mature muleys or whitetail. So we're gonna take a look up here, but the thing is, you're hunting out here in the sand hills, there's coulees everywhere. You have to have your eyes on a swivel, literally. Lucky for me, I also have Matt here, Baby Reaper, who's, you know, he's looking left and I'm looking right and we're looking around. So it's kind of nice to have a buddy with you to help spot. Anyways, we're gonna roll on, we're gonna do our thing, and hopefully get another opportunity. We're gonna let that one pass because he's just a youngin'. And we let him pass, and guess what? Next year, 2 years from now, this could be a nice buck when we come back. That's how it's done, folks. Well, this is the first time that I've actually worn the 1791 leather holster. It feels very, very comfortable, and the quality of work is outstanding. Double stitching the whole way through, and it's even reinforced on the front end where you need it, so it holds its shape and form. You see the whole holster and everything moving? That means it's snug in there. It's not working its way out. This is a holster that I'm going to use on my hunts.
Reaper Ammunition and Lehigh Defense have teamed up to provide the latest technology in ammunition. Lead-free Lehigh projectile stability, accuracy. This ammo penetrates hide and bone, expands upon hitting wet tissue, maintains max energy in cavity, shuts down the central nervous system, maintains 60% of bullet weight for exit. Control your chaos, collect your kill. Reaper Outdoors Ammunition. This portion of Reaper Outdoors is being brought to you by Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus, 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time, and Terrace Alliance, veteran, first responder, and Patriot-owned businesses coming together to support each other.
Come watch that fence line. Ready? I can't. I got all this grass, dude. Are you on them? That buck came out of the back range, and that's what we want. We want a deer to come in, work his way right in this pocket here. We had mule deer all around us, so we had to be very careful. And actually, Baby Reaper and I had to switch spots. We did it, we got in position. And then when I had the shot, he called me off because he didn't have it. And he's calling me to make the shot, and I didn't have a shot because I had to shoot through all this grass. I'm not gonna do that. So the second I got up and moved, I thought he had his head down, he was on a trail. He picked it up, looked, and took off, as you saw. So 4 days we've been waiting for a shooter buck to walk in here, whether it was a whitetail or a muley. And that was one opportunity missed. But that's what happens. If you don't have a good shot, don't take it. And if you're filming, you got to get it on camera. So we'll knock that up as experience, and we'll go enjoy some frustration tonight at camp, and we'll get back at it tomorrow morning. This is our 5th day out here in Sand Hills, Nebraska, hunting for a mature whitetail or muley buck. That's what we're looking for. It's been a really hard hunt. The reason it's been hard, I think, 3 reasons. 1, warm weather. When we first got here, it was chilly, a lot of wind, but once that wind died down, the sun came out, they get up in the upper 60s, which is unheard of here in November. Then we had the full moon every night. If you're a moon hunter, you know in order to hunt on that moon, you have to hunt all day. So we haven't been seeing the moon really hitting it. The last reason, I think, is, whoa. Boy, if I had a shotgun, I'd be able to get that thing. A couple years ago, they had a real heavy snow, bad snow, killed a lot of cattle and a lot of deer. And that's what happened here. They had blue tongue disease. And you know, a lot of deer were killed off, so they've been recovering. That's why we haven't hunted this property in like 3 years. But they're coming back, and that's why we're looking for mature deer. Today, it's supposed to get to 70 degrees. Then tomorrow, drops right back down, and by Friday, snowing. So this hunt's gonna get extended, I'm sure, but we're gonna work it over and over. If you're out there hunting, you got the time to do this. Yeah, you can sit and spot and stalk and do all the things you need to do, but the big thing is just get out there, stay on it, watch the wind, and make sure you guys are patient and persistent. Reaper 01 on the hunt.
Reaper Outdoors, Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time. 1791gunleather.com. Grunt Style, Patriot Shirts and Apparel. Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus. Lehigh Defense, latest technology in bullet design. Special Operations Wounded Warriors. SOWWCharity.com. Reaper Ammunition. Control your chaos with every shot. Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. Seal Legacy Foundation. Killcliff. Clean recovery and hydration. Strikeforce Energy. Energy that hydrates healthy. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media.
Welcome back to another episode of Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt. I'm Ron Bellin, call sign Reaper01. We're in the great state of Nebraska in the Sand Hills, hunting mule deer or whitetail. All we're doing is looking for a nice, mature deer. That's it. You ever get the feeling you're being watched or you're being followed? Oh well, stay back, stay tuned. Let's carry on. There we go, there's Reaper03. He's up in the tree right now trying to scout out this cottonwoods and willows. We got some mule deer bedded up here, probably about 250 out. We're gonna get up on this little rise, see if we can't spot what's in there. Is he a shooter?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, he for sure is. My gosh, people. Got our good man Brad here. He's hunting with my brother. Finally got to hook up with Reaper03. My brother John, who we haven't hunted together in what, 2 years? No, a year. And Brad's our good buddy. And we decided today, the temperature dropped. These deer are running each other. And we decided to go to one spot and they came to another. And they were seeing deer. We weren't, called us over. And we started doing a stalk here in the cottons and willows, and sure enough, these deer come walking out of here. We've been seeing them. Good job, Brad. Whew, you seen that? Control Chaos, nailed him. That's a 235 is what I was getting on the rangefinder, so I don't have enough bipod to get above the grass, so I had to use my spot scope, which is a great setup. But anyways, to get this rolling, we're gonna go recover this deer. Nothing's over until we have that deer in our hands and we're eating the good victuals at the dinner table, because that's what it's all about, folks. Right here, folks, Reaper03, my brother. We haven't hunted together in freaking a year, man.
Yeah, it's been a year.
He's been out there pushing and hustling and getting his job and family and doing his thing. And we come out to Nebraska to meet up, and it's taken us 5 days to get this done. And, you know, like I said, him and Brad are covering one area and we were covering another. And hey, we got deer over here, so we all motored over here, try to flank this spot. And that's what you do. You go out and you hunt together, you enjoy each other, family, friends. It's an adventure. Thanks, bro. I love you.
All right, bro, I love you.
Anytime you got a buck down, it feels good. Oh my gosh. He's not the giant record book buck, but he's mature. No, he's a 3x3, but small rack. I'll tell you what, he's got some good victuals on him. So this morning we're getting up. We tagged it last night, and this morning we get up and we have to butcher. I like to cut all the legs off first. The way I'm gonna keep the hair off the meat is I cut around here and then I just brush it down. And what that's doing is getting rid of all those hairs I cut and that are loose, and it keeps it away from the meat, so you get less hair on the meat. Now I'm gonna show you what I do with the Reaper Ripper. This part here, when it's a warm deer, all you have to do, put your hands in this little pocket, pull down, take your fist and punch through. Just like that. And the hide will peel off. When they're cold like this, it'll peel just like you see. And then you grab more, but you're gonna have to cut just above the skin line and help get that hide down just a little bit. As you can see, we had a lot of tissue damage, but not meat damage. Here's the front shoulder. Look at all this meat I still got off, and I still got meat to go. So you would think that round coming through and causing this tissue damage, but no, this is just tissue. It's not muscle. And the cool thing about that is you can save a lot of meat. Does damage, kills quick, Reaper ammunition. Control chaos. I want to take the time to thank all our sponsors out there. Seal One for the best cleaning, lubricant, protectant on the market. Outdoor Research, OR, for all the clothing that we have to keep us warm and battle in the weather. Lehigh Defense for the controlled chaos projectile that we use to kill our game efficiently each and every time for Reaper Outdoors ammunition. And all our other sponsors. This is Ron Bellin, call sign Reaper01, out.
Captioning for Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media. We'll see you next week on Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt.
I got him! I got him! Just kidding. We got a deer!